You look good.
No,
She's definitely looking for a
she's smart.
dismissal here.
You're 91 years old. You're still sharp as a tack. What is your secret?
I think it's my wife, really.
Oh,
It
okay.
keeps my cool.
We've been happily married for 43 years, right?
Yes, dear.
I could have killed him, I'll be honest with you. I could have killed him, but I kept saying if I go to jail, she'll be left alone.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
I saw him start to pull out, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna put my pants.
Kayla DeSano. Good morning, Kayla.
How are you?
You come here to check my health?
I'm just asking how you are.
I don't know. How do you think I am?
You look good.
Oh, that's it.
You look wonderful.
She's smart.
She's definitely looking for a
She's
dismissal
smart.
here.
No, you better stop.
You know where she's from, Inspector Quinn?
North Provolone?
Nope. Johnston.
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 You know my dad, actually.
I do?
Yeah, Louis Mansalillo.
Oh, that's your dad, huh?
Yes, that's my dad.
He told me he had a wonderful daughter the last time I saw him.
Yeah,
Must have been you.
well, I'm his only daughter, so.
Oh, yeah?
I was going to say it had to be her sister.
said, I have a
but
daughter. She has
Wrong
a-
again.
He said, you know, Frank, he says, you'll never believe it. He says, I have a daughter. He says, she has more money. He says, she don't care. He said, if she ever comes before your court, he
He's
says,
lying.
you don't have to worry about, giving her a break. He said, she can afford anything, he says. So he was telling me how prosperous you are.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love my dad. He's a good guy.
Did you hit the lottery or something?
No,
No? I don't know. He told me you had tons of money.
maybe my mom does, not me.
We're getting family secrets here. Well, Inspector Quinn, she thought I looked pretty good. How
why
about
I
Inspector Quinn? How's he look?
Handsome, handsome, handsome,
Inspector Carrigan?
handsome.
So you guys are handsome.
Oh, hold on.
Good-looking
Hold on.
men. Good-looking men.
Try the glasses.
You are charged with going through a red light on Roger Williams Avenue. Okay, Lisa, let's look at that.
All right.
That's 161.
Nope, didn't stop.
Yeah. Are you working?
I'm not. I have a 3-year-old son. I'm actually trying to collect disability. I have 18 pins and a plate in my right ankle due to a severe car accident back in 2017. So it's hard for me to walk and stuff. I do have a handicap sticker.
Pay the court course.
Are you serious?
Now,
Thank you.
There's something about you people from Johnston. Every time you come here, I get different readings. I mean, so you come in, you tell me I look good, but Inspector Quinn and Inspector Carrigan are handsome.
So?
You're supposed to give me the best compliment, not them.
I said you look good. You do. You look amazing.
Yeah, but they
You
look-
always do.
But they look handsome.
You're handsome too.
Oh, okay. Now, finally.
Judge, she said you look amazing, though. I've never, well, other than me talking to the mirror, I've never heard that.
I mean, Colleen, your wife must tell you something, no?
She goes, yeah. No, Judge, she goes like this. Yeah, you're amazing. It's the inflection that makes the difference.
No, you're from Johnston, right?
Yes.
Is that the Italian flag you have?
Yes.
Does the mayor require that everybody in Johnston has to wear the Italian flag?
I don't know. My mom went to school with him, so they're friends. So he's never said nothing to me.
Well, I think he does a great job, actually.
Yes, he's a good
Yeah.
man.
All right. But I'm gonna have to speak to the mayor and tell him that you were here with an Italian flag.
Okay. He might approve it.
And I want to know if it's like standard.
Oh, if it's
standard
mandatory?
and it's a mandatory requirement.
Thank
Cross
you
the
so
border.
much, Judge. I appreciate
When you
you.
cross the border into Johnston, Judge, you're gonna have it either on the car or on the mask now.
Yeah.
Or on the mirror.
Oh, yeah, I'm the mayor, too, yep. Which is illegal, right?
You're right. Good luck. Okay, Attorney A.J. Brasco. Now, for the record, I've known A.J. Brasco, Inspector Quinn, for many years. He's been practicing an awful long time. Now, to this day, I don't know his name. I don't know if his name is A.J., if it's J.A., what his name is. So for the record, finally, after all these years, what is your name?
Yes. Really, it's Anthony J.
Anthony J.
Anthony Joseph Brasco.
Oh,
And,
Antonio Giuseppe Brasco.
Right. I've always been known by A.J., Judge.
I knew his nephew, Donnie.
Now, Attorney Brasco, I remember, would be in court, Inspector Quinn, every day trying cases in the Supreme Court, in the District Court, in the Superior Court. So we're pretty honored that here he is in the municipal court. And who was your client?
In this case, I represent myself today.
Oh, you know what they say, Inspector Quinn? He who represents himself has a fool for a client.
Right? But I have to explain to the court, I have a little bit of trouble hearing. At age 91, I'm kind of losing the hearing, so if I don't answer you correctly, for that reason.
Oh, that's not a problem. Anthony Giuseppe, what do you want to tell me about this?
In this particular case, and I offered to the court that I had used the meter, and I did it by credit card. And if you notice, the date of the credit card was on February 6th, and I had paid for 2 hours. And the hours I paid for, Your Honor, according to the certificate, is that it went from 9:59 a.m. to 11:59 a.m. In the meantime, I got the ticket. It is dated February 6, 1200, at noon. 1 minute cost me that $25, and I thought there would be some kind of grace period, but apparently there is no grace period involved. But that gives a lot of credit to the metermen.
Parking enforcement officers.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Mr. Brasco, let me ask you a question. You're 91 years old. You're still sharp as a tack. What is your secret?
I think it's my wife, really.
Oh,
It
okay.
keeps my cool. I don't want her to know that I said that because I have to pay a dear price for it.
Yeah.
But
How many years have you been married?
got married in 1960. And I've been, married closest
60 years.
20, 46, almost 60 years. Yeah.
60 years.
Yeah.
Quite a sentence.
Yeah. And with 13 grandchildren, too, Judge. So,
I'm going to I'm going to have a court-appointed lawyer representing you. Counsel Bevilacqua, get up here. I mean, I've witnessed Attorney Brasco argue cases in the Superior Court with his eloquence in Supreme Court, and I think maybe I want to hear from an independent counsel about the disposition of this case.
Well, this case should be dismissed based upon that 60-second rule. The 60-second rule is that they have to give a person of 90-plus years that opportunity to walk to his car.
Inspector Quinn?
You know,
That's
Your
a-
Honor, that's
that-
why they both get paid the big bucks.
Now, his attorney, Bevilacqua, was also a renowned lawyer in our state, big criminal lawyer for many years, and on the spur of the moment, he came up with that excuse, that defense, and it's a very, very poignant point.
I'm
Well-
sure he learned that from his dad. His dad
Absolutely.
used to be like that.
Absolutely.
Well, I think I'm going to grant the motion of Attorney Bevilacqua, and I'm going to dismiss the case. So, I'm glad you got represented by counsel, finally. All right.
He knew me since I was born.
How much you going to charge him?
The usual rate, which is zero.
Have a good day. The matter
Thank
is
you.
dismissed. Linda Fields.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning, Linda.
This is my wonderful husband. I got the ticket. He was driving my car. I'm not guilty. He is. Let me explain what happened.
I can't
I
wait.
get the ticket in the mail, and I go, "What's this?" He says, "Just pay it." I said, "What happened?" He says, "I'm at the corner of Eddie and Dudley, and I turned right on a yellow light." I said, "You went through a yellow light?" He says, "Yeah." I said, "I'm not paying it. We're going to fight this."
You have to fight him.
Yeah. So anyway, our son was in the hospital, had a very bad car accident, and he was going there 3 times a day. So I said, we're going to fight this. So Wednesday, we looked at the video for the first time. And I said, you went through a red light. And so that's where we stand.
So you came here today to tell me he's guilty?
I'm not guilty. The ticket's in my name.
No, I know.
I'm not guilty.
No, I understand that. I said, but you came here today to tell me he's guilty. So the first thing you did was throw him under the bus.
I'm not throwing myself under. You know?
So you think he's really guilty, huh?
When I looked at that video, if I was a policeman, I would say he was guilty.
Guilty.
Me too.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
I mean, it was a little bit close. A little bit close.
I want you to assume that you're a policeman right now, okay?
Yeah.
You're wearing Inspector Quinn's badge, okay?
Okay?
And you look at the video, and then you look at the time on the video. Let's see the front face sheet, please. See where it says red time? She's going to put an arrow there.
0.3?
It says 0.3. You know what that means?
No.
That means he went through the light when it was red
3 seconds?
for 0.3 of a second.
Oh, 3/10. So it was close.
Well, you just said he's definitely guilty. I'm trying to explain to you. Now,
0.3 of a second, that's not much.
all right, now, let me finish.
Okay.
You go through this every day?
Yes, Your Honor.
We've been happily married for 43 years, right?
Yes, dear.
You know, when my wife and I meet people, they usually they'll say, how long have you been married? And I say, we've been happily married for 5 years. Now, my wife is much younger looking than I am, but even though, so they say, oh, you've been happily married for 5 years. Is she your second or third wife? I say, oh, no, we've been married 50 years. We've been happily married for 5. But you've been happily married for how long?
Almost 43 years.
43 years. All right, now I'm going to make you a judge, okay?
Okay.
Here you are. Can I call you Linda? You don't mind being
Linda,
called? All right.
that's fine.
All right, well, here's the deal. You're the judge, and the statute that set up this offense, right, allows 0.2 of a second to get through the light, and they don't charge you.
Okay.
And
Missed it by 1.
1/10.
and now how do you handle this case? It's 0.3 of a second. Do you give him the benefit of the doubt, right, or do you say, hey, you 0.3, pay the fine? What do you do?
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Because it's your
And
husband.
he has to take me to dinner.
Oh.
That's the deal.
Well,
I have to agree with her, Your Honor.
it's been my custom. It's been my policy, in effect. Without the city coming in and proving the calibration, I think the difference between 0.2 of a second and 0.3 of a second is so small, right, that I usually give the benefit of the doubt, right? Particularly when they come in with some high-powered defense like you.
You don't have to take me to dinner.
No, I'm not going to take you to dinner.
Okay.
I've been happily married for 5 years. Matter is dismissed.
Linda's husband has found the secret to a long, successful marriage. No, it's not active listening or meaningful walks on the beach or mastering the Kama Sutra. Nope. It's much simpler than that. It's 2 simple words.
We've been happily married for 43 years, right?
Yes, dear.
That's right. The 2 most important words for a husband to learn are, yes, dear. Repeat that phrase every time she stops talking, and you're good to go. Pro tip, no charge.
Sergio D'Souza.
How are we doing, Your Honor?
Who's this, your lawyer with you?
My son. He's 2.5.
What's the little guy's name?
It's Gavin.
See, give him the gavel. Here, let him play with that.
Want to play with that? Look.
All right, he'll be quiet now for a minute. I can't understand. You have a $25 ticket.
Yeah.
You've been here for 2 hours already. Your son's breaking a gavel. That's going to cost you $50.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Judge, I've had that 150 years. He's had it about 2 seconds and broke it.
Just let him go. Let him go.
Yeah, I haven't.
So this has to be a good story. Why
Yeah.
are you here?
Well, I've got a ticket. I went to family court, and what had happened was I paid for an hour, and then I was going to walk away, and then I thought about it because before I paid for an hour, and I've stayed in family court. You never know how long you're going to be there, and I've stayed longer. Now, because of it's that meter where the whole strip, it doesn't allow me to put for that same car. So what I did was I put the 2 tickets
I have him here.
in my window.
I have them.
I put the 2 tickets in my window, and it doesn't show that hour.
You got the ticket at 10:24.
10:24, yes. So what I'm saying is I paid for 2 hours. I was there probably a little bit before 9. I should have gotten till 11 o'clock.
First meter allowed you to park until 10:19. You missed by 5 minutes. The matter is dismissed.
Thank you, I
I
appreciate
want the
it.
gavel back. All right.
No, you can't bring it with you. Oh, no. Everything in his mouth. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Savannah Ospian.
It's a hard
Okay,
last name.
you have. We have 2 people here for 1 parking ticket.
Oh, I just brought my mom with me, but it's my parking ticket.
This is your mom.
Yeah.
You're still taking care of her.
Unfortunately, yes.
No, what do you mean, unfortunately? Right. You see,
Well, I live in her house. I live with her. So.
you better get used to it. You see the gentleman, 91 years, what was he, 91 years old?
Yeah. Danny was just telling me about him, 96.
96 years old.
I know.
So,
I know. That'll be me.
right, you're going to be driving her around at 96 years.
No.
No, she's
Let's hope not.
If
No.
I have to, I would, but
Now, are you both missing work today? Do you work?
I'm going to work after here. She's not working right now.
All right, so you're missing work. She's not working, she's taking overtime for a $30 ticket. So this better be a good story.
I will tell you what happened. My boyfriend had court.
Oh.
So he had asked me to show up for him, to be there, to bring him home and stuff. So where I parked, it was on Brown Street, which it says here on my ticket. It was for Superior Court, and there was no sign that said no parking or anything like that. It was like a residential street. I just parked in front of someone's house because I figured I wasn't going to be in court that long.
Do you like her boyfriend?
No,
You don't like him?
not at all. Never did and never will.
What do you think I should do about that?
Leave him.
I mean, I have no choice now.
Long story. Long story.
I think I asked a very sensitive question.
Oh, yeah.
I know she doesn't like my boyfriend, but
Oh, I was
she
going
knows
to ask
it.
you. I was going to ask if she knows that you don't like her boyfriend.
I'm
Oh, she
very-
kno- oh,
I
she
know.
knows.
I know she doesn't. But I feel as though I'm old enough to pick who I date. But it is awkward when your mother doesn't like your boyfriend because it's not so enjoyable, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. How long have you been going with this guy?
It'll be 2 years, June 8th.
2 years. So. You want to say anything else?
He was living with us. I just threw him out yesterday.
Oh.
Never want to see him again. Never. He will never live with us again. He is no good.
I'm going to stop right here.
I could have killed him. I'll be honest with you. I could have killed him, but I kept saying if I go to jail, she'll be left alone. So
Imagine that. She loves you so much that she won't kill him.
Yeah, I know she means well, so I'm not going to argue with her, but
I don't know. I don't know anything but what's going on, but as a general rule, I think you should listen to your parents. As a general rule. Mm-hmm. Well, my son's in the back now, right? Are you looking for a new boyfriend?
he looks just like you.
Why don't you wave to him? Give him a wave. Maybe this could be the beginning of something big. All right, well, you're a good sport. And you're right. You're on Brown Street. It's up on the east side, near the Superior Court, next to Brown University. It's a hill, and there's one parking sign at the bottom of the hill that there's not proper notice. There should be 3 signs on that street. There's only one, and most people would not see that
Oh, I
sign.
didn't see it.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. All right, the matter is dismissed. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Good luck.
If you were paying attention, a very important question was asked by Savannah regarding her mother's profound disdain for her boyfriend.
What do you think I should do about that?
What should you do about that? Well, let's review the facts, and Savannah, please let me know if I get any of them wrong. The reason you got the ticket is because your boyfriend wanted you to pick him up at Superior Court? Now, I'm going out on a limb here and assuming that he wasn't at court in a professional capacity, such as a trial lawyer, right? Thought so. And despite you selflessly showing up for him, he wouldn't come to court with you today? Now, adding to that insult, your mother threw him out of her house and says she wanted to kill him? I suspect she had good reason, Savannah. Judge Caprio is right. It's always a good idea to listen to your parents. In this case, it might be a great idea. Totally your call. But you asked our opinion, now you have it. Good luck.
Jamila Siamwala. Good morning, Jamila. How do you pronounce your last name?
Siamwala.
Siamwala. Well, that wasn't bad. You have a parking ticket on Bowen Street. What do you want to tell me about this? Who's this?
He's my dad. He's actually visiting me for a few months.
Get at the other microphone.
Yeah.
I'm from India.
You're from
I
India.
see you very often on Facebook, and
He's
you're one
very
of the
happy to be
kindest
here.
judge on this planet, I think.
Yeah, well, you're trying to butter me up already, huh? How long have you been visiting for? How long has he been here?
He's September, and he's
Since
going in
September.
January.
You going back to India?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you
Well,
going
I've
back?
studied in California, Long Beach.
And you are here permanently?
No, so I work at Brown.
Oh, you work at Brown?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wasn't aware of the ticket until today morning.
What
I
is
just opened.
your first name?
I'm Haidari Samwala, Dr. Haidari Samwala.
Now come up here. Come up here. Come up here. Give me the gavel. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make you a judge. Okay? You're going to be the judge. Hold the gavel. When you make your decision, let me know. Here's the deal. Your daughter was in an area where you could not park between 8 and 10 in the morning, right? So she parked there at 9:54, 6 minutes early. So the question is, for that 6 minutes, should she be guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty because
Bang the gavel.
not guilty because she had to go and leave her child school.
She had to go to school.
Yeah, to leave the child. She has one small child,
Oh.
5-year-old child.
Well, you got to bang the gavel harder than that. Not guilty. Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty 3 times.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're a good judge.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. All right, Maggie, you're up.
So short.
Hi, Maggie.
Good morning.
Okay, Maggie, let's see what you got here. Number one, you have never had any violations. This is your first one. What are you doing? You're taking a bad turn in life here?
What? Sorry.
This is a obedience to a, what is it, a Hope and George Street.
Yeah, the stop sign.
Yeah. What'd you do? You rolled through it?
No, I didn't even roll. I literally did not even see it. I just went like right. I was speed limit, but I did go right by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally like slipped my mind. And then when I was like going right through it, I looked over. I'm like, oh, cop. And I'm like, oh, there's a stop sign there. I'm like, oh, he's pulling me over right now. And I knew it was gonna happen because I've never been pulled over. But I saw him like start to pull out. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna put my pants. And I was like, and he was following me. But I knew he was following me because he was trying to find a place for us to both pull over next to each other.
Did you try to escape him?
No. I was like, I know I'm getting pulled over. I did what I did. I'll own up to it. Like, it's fine. When he came up to me, he's like, I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. And he's like, all right, well, he's like, can I see your license? I was like, I only have a permit here. I was like, I couldn't even find the registration because I've never been pulled over, so I don't know what the paper looks like. I'm like, is it this one? He's like, I don't know. I was like, oh, yeah. It was a mess.
You only have a permit?
Yeah.
You don't even have a license
Because
yet.
I got it when I was 18.
Yeah.
And I've been driving with it since I was 18, so over a year. But every time I have really bad anxiety. So right now I want to poop my pants. I have the worst anxiety in the world. So I failed the test already 3 times because every time I take it, I just like freak out on something and like, ugh, it's the worst. So I'm waiting to take it again in the summer when it's like warmer and I feel more confident.
Did you pull the tear routine when the cop stopped you? Just start crying?
Not at all. I was just like, I know what I did. I'm sorry.
Oh, you confessed right away.
Yeah, I was like, I know. I'm sorry.
You said, all right, you got me. I did it. Right?
Yeah, no, there's no like getting out of it. I couldn't even lie and be like, yeah, I did stop for a second because I didn't, and I wasn't gonna lie to
Don't
him.
waste my time. Write it up fast, right? Get me out
Yeah,
of here.
well, I was on a delivery, so I was like, I gotta go back to work.
Inspector Quinn, what would you do in this situation if you pulled her over?
I would ask, what was the delivery for?
Plant City, it's one of my jobs.
What was it?
Plant City, one of my jobs. Yeah.
I would have wrote her up.
It's vegan food. It's really
For
healthy.
some
You guys
Chinese
should all
food or
try
something
it.
like that, we could have bought it, but
I'm only quoting you. I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all, but did I hear you say, right now I want to pee my pants? Mm-hmm. Because you're in court?
Just like,
You have to wait until you sit in Inspector Quinn's cruiser.
no, not again, not again.
well, I actually came on Friday because I was so nervous about this. So my dad came with me on Friday because he has Fridays off from work. But Friday wasn't my day, but I thought Friday was my day. So we literally went to like 2 different courts, and they were the wrong one. We came here, and then I think it was her who checked us in. She's like, "You're so early. You're 4 days early." And I was like, "Oh my God!" And then I had to come back today without my dad because he's at work, and I have work later. But it's okay.
Well, I must confess, I've been on the bench for many, many years, and this is the first time that I've heard someone offer the defense, right now I want to pee my pants.
No, I'm not. No, it's just like the nerves, like make me want to pee or poop, but like I won't do it. I won't do that. I won't do it. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Inspector Quinn, you're in charge of that.
Yeah, I don't know how you feel about it, but I'd like to wrap this up pretty quick.
How do you feel about this, Inspector Quinn? She has no violations.
You know what, she's the last one today too, Judge, so.
Inspector Quinn moves that the matter be dismissed.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.